on, admit it. You're glad to see us.
We're back with some GT7, and I'm wearing really bright green. Damn. Almost. Let's crack on. It's Dailies, Austria Asylum. Australia? Let's do this. I'm really looking forward to this. It's going to be like my third ever daily race on GT7. This is going to go either really well or really badly. And I don't know which. Okay, GT7 Dailies time. Hey, Pedro. Good to see you, buddy. We're GT7ing it today. So hello there, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, I'm not too bad, man. I'm still struggling to get to grips entirely with GT7, but I'm here to have some fun with it. Good to hear, man. Okay, we've got Kevin in front of us. That was a little bit too much wheel spin for my liking. Thanks, man. Woo. I forgot how much concentration it takes to race around Gran Turismo with people on your back. Kevin! Yeah, that's like Home Alone, isn't it? It's a 12-lap race. Let's calm down. Get into the swing of things. He says pulling a oversteering moment out of turn 1. Okay, they've moved the penalty replay point. Repay? I know what I meant. There we go. That's getting the oversteer under control. Short shifting to high hell. going sideways more often than not in this. Small Pup 7. That's Henry! That is Burt Race's brother. Yeah, hard tyres. Austria 12 laps. Isn't too big a worry, is it? I'm stunned that's Henry. What am I doing on the same bit of track as him? I'm nowhere near as quick as he is. Definitely don't have to worry about fuel during this race. Oh, I haven't felt this tense in ages. I'm not sure if this game's good or bad for my heart. Come on. What Bulgarian? Oh, Bobby. So am I in top split? How have I done that? Is my natural speed for Austria coming out or something? Oh, one of them's off. How did I get a penalty for that? To be honest, I feel the confidence growing, I really do. Goodoosh! seriously, how the frack am I coming back at Henry? He's been racing the Championship Elite. That was a bit of yeah, Austria track limits, that sounds about right. To be fair, Bobby is using a Viper, which has got to be difficult around here. I mean, just look at it. Laps to go. A lot of issues with lobbies, mainly people being disconnected. Oh right, really? Still? That wasn't the cleanest way to get out of that corner, but I'll take it. Android 17 in third. That's pretty cool. If you're a Dragon Ball Z fan. Or Super, whatever. I'm definitely feeling more comfortable the more the race goes on. I've been struggling to get into GT7 until now. Because those physics are so radically different. They require a lot more concentration. So I've not felt like streaming at the same time for the sheer fact I can't do both at the same time until I gave it a couple of hours practice last night and today. came off that corner quick. Did the Subaru used to be this twitchy? Probably not. I find a lot of cars in GT7 are much twitchier than GT4. I remember one thing Etu said to me was short shift everywhere. And I picked up on that in the licenses, but as soon as Etu had said it as well, it was like, confirmed my suspicion that the game was a lot more twitchy, particularly at the back end. Looks like Emery's had a bit of an off. Or a penalty. Fair, I picked up one too. Whoops. Been fairly consistent on the old lap times. I'll take that. Let's go. I just wanted to see where the limit for that corner was. I found it. I knew there was a gap behind me, so I wasn't too worried. I suppose I better bring up my old DR score. Where is it? Oh! There we go, we got our DR back. Yes! Hopefully that's actually set to the right one. Yes, it is. I'll tell you what, I like this ending music. It's pretty powerful. Makes me want to do some reps. Let's do it. Where's my damn it, where's my weight? Oh, there. Oh! Yeah, let's see if I can do some tricep curls. Ooh. Yeah, I can't actually do this very well because I've got the chair right behind me. Chair's moving. So yeah, small part 7. Yeah, that's Henry. I'm going to send him a message again. Oi, you little shitbag. Wait, what are you using to monitor your DR and SR progress? Blade, something or other. Let's see if it changes. I don't think it did. That might be out of... Is that out of date then? do you tag people in this? How do you... Wait, he left the damn room. Do you know what? I'm happy about that. I mean, if you look at the rating of a lot of these guys, they are A and A plus, and that was my... Still running? Kevin's still running. Okay, that's interesting. Judith. Cool. I think I did fairly well in that. I mean, I'm quite pleased with myself, that's all I'm going to say. And yeah, am I monitoring it off the wrong thing then, Pedro? Kudos. Prime. D. B. R. Midnight. Oh, so. Okay. So what does that say? No, that seems accurate, mate. Does seem accurate. 40,300 points. Although, 20th. Okay, no, maybe not. That might be only tied into GT7. So, let's have a look. Hey, Kaz, good to see you, buddy. What's up? So yeah, am I using the right thing? I don't think I am, Pedro. GT7. What am I looking for? GT7 DR. Let's try that. Just reading what it says on a couple of forums on GT Planet. There's some people asking if you can view DR and SR like you did on Kudos Prime. Gran Turismo. Just click on this. Gran Turismo Live. Sport mode. No. 6:30. Ooh, that's a hell of a day, mate. Don't push yourself too hard, buddy. Okay, why do I have to keep changing my bloody tyres? Okay, that's fine. That's done. Okay, so it wasn't that link. Is there a way to check your DR and SR progress for GT7 online? Gran Turismo official website. Then you pick between your sport page and GT7 page. Your stats are on the GT7 page, SR and DR, sport races, pole position, wins, etc. Okay, so GT. Okay, Gran Turismo 7 DR Sport. Try that. Let's try that. Oh, bless you, man. I know it's not obviously the same country and whatnot, or it's any use to you, but I bought myself a portable air conditioner, and all you have to do is basically close off the window, put the pipe from the air conditioner out the window, sort of case it in somehow. And to me, that makes the world of difference. I don't know if it's something that you could look into, because for me, it was a lifesaver when we were having 30-degree nights a year or so ago. I mean, that sucked. Okay, let's try this link. GT Live? No, it doesn't look like it. GT Sport, GT7. Just try GT7. I've been looking at portable IC units, but they're hella expensive. Yeah, they are. I think mine cost about 300 UK pounds, which in dollars will be about $450. But I've had mine for 2 or 3 years now, and it's just like I reel out every summer now. Yeah, I looked at it as an investment. I mean, it's expensive, but it's a good investment. And I think if you're really struggling, it might be something for you to, unfortunately, pay out for. That worked too, Pedro. It's the same thing I use when I've got a massive headache. I'll just put a great big, what we call a flannel, or some piece of fabric just straight on my forehead. A cold one, of course. Helps massively. Just takes your focus off of it for a little while. My page. Let's go to my page. Right, let's sign in. GT7. My GT7 page. Decal uploader. Okay. Okay, so this is where I can start uploading decals and whatnot. So let's sign in. Oh Christ! Hopefully this is going to be the right password and whatnot. Wait, why don't I write these down somewhere? Oh, I got it right. Shit. Pick the turtle. That was easy. But proving I'm not a robot. It's definitely about bloody hell. What's that in terms of like dollars or pounds? That's not a bad call, actually. You do get air conditioners which do that. Evaporators is the wrong word, but I know what it is. They literally put them in the bottom of the air conditioner and just blows the cold air through, essentially, increasing humidity, but taking away the actual bite of the hot air. Shit, I'm starting sixth in this one. I clearly got a really good qualifying time. Nooch. Yeah, apparently that wasn't the right email. What are my other passwords? Let's try that. 1 to 10. Okay, so that would be about £300. It's about what I paid. Mine was about between 300 and 400. UK again. Okay, I'm having trouble signing into this. Right, to my Gmail to recover my password. But first, I'm going to have a race. Yeah, that is freaking hot, particularly if that's at night, mate. Uh-oh, am I being kicked out of the race? Because this is taking a long time to load. It's taking a very long time to load. Oh, no, there we go. I'll tell you what, though, it would take coming back to Austria to get me back onto Gran Turismo Sport, wouldn't it? Austria Group 3, this is my thing! But that car is not. Give my Corvette a boost. Oh yeah, let's do this. Whoa, someone's got some lag. Whoops. There's a death behind me. I'm not looking back to see it. I can see it on the mini-map, the radar. Welcome to the Caribbean, aka Satan Zanas. Hey, at least you have lots of rum. Green Ranger time. There's little to nothing we can do about it. Yeah, I hear you, man. Actually, you might be able to answer this question. I remember when I was in junior school at the time, and I had a teacher who said if you want to cool down, drink a hot drink like a tea or a coffee, because your body, when you drink cold, it reacts by trying to warm you up. So drinking something hot is a good way to, wasn't me? It's a good way to actually cool down. Bottle of ice in front of the fan, blasting some moisture in it, yeah. Oh, hello. I hear you, man. Have you ever seen snow, Kaz? I mean, where I am in the UK, it's very rare, but we do still get it once a year or so. I mean, I doubt you get it where you are, but have you ever travelled to somewhere where there is a lot of snow? I have an ambition in my life to make sure I go to Antarctica one day. I mean, that would be so, forgive the expression, but cool. Okay, I've got an E-Monaco Herbie behind me. It's got an esports player behind me. Oh yeah, it is cool, man. It's good fun. That's good, man. The Rockies in Canada. I'd like to go to Iceland as well. So Antarctica, Iceland, Norway, that sort of place. That'd be pretty cool. Damn unique, wouldn't it? Flappy! Good to see you, buddy. Where would you like to go if you could travel anywhere on holiday? Cass is unfortunately dying of heat exhaustion at the moment, so we're talking about particularly those cool places. I mean, admittedly, you live in, Scandinavia, so, where would you go on holiday, basically? Go-karts on ice. I'm in for that. So, Pedro, are you saying, in fact, that cold drinks don't cool you down? I bet a cold bath would. I mean, that's obvious. I mean, that's how you get hypothermia or hypothermia, depending on the point of view. How in the flap are you? I like it. Damn it! Yeah, I know it does. I suspect if you were to press something cold against you, that would work better. So if you were to drink a hot drink, but press some ice on your body somehow, that would be better. Something to consider. Loads of guys just left the room. Took a really terrible long through that first corner. It does sound weird, mate, but I get it. Gaggle of cars up ahead so we can get on the back of it. Oh, sorry, I just seen your message, Flappy. USA, Germany or Berlin? Interesting choices, buddy. I think everyone has to do USA at some point. There's just so much there. I mean, it's unreal. Got to stay ahead of that apex. Well, I felt good through the final corner. That's fair, Kaz. It's quite interesting to see a non-European have interest in European history as well. I mean, when you get over to the Americas, I mean, going by particularly TV and whatnot, particularly from America, they don't want to know anything about Europe. It's a bit like in the British education system, we are not taught a single thing about American Revolution or any like American Civil War or anything like that. We don't know nothing about it. It's always quite interesting. Fair, man. I find it really nice people have an interest in history. We do literally stand on the shoulders of our forefathers, to quote some American politician or something or other. And generally speaking, it's to know where you've come from, it's to know where you go. That's fair. Okay, these two fighting might bring them back towards me a little bit. Got it. Evil's picked up a penalty. Slipstream, please. Yes. No. Yes. In some respects, I actually pity people that don't like history. It just means you have a very narrow-minded view of the world. In some respects. I mean, if it doesn't interest you, it doesn't interest you. That's fair enough. Alexandra the Great, Catherine the Great, Stalin. Yeah, I get it. What about the Nürburgring? What about Munich? I imagine there's hundreds of places you can visit in Germany. I know a few friends that go there every couple of years. They love it. Suck it, bitch! I probably shouldn't take too much glee in someone else's demise in this game, because I'll do it at some point. Nearly did it there. Yeah, the Midnight's back on GT7. Oh yeah, bitches. Let's bring the car home. No penalties. Greenland. Interesting. Well, at least I never thought of going. Geology reasons, I would go to Iceland personally, but that's me. And that is a podium! That is my first podium on GT7. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play the victory tune. I'm gonna play the victory tune. I don't care, it's not technically accurate, but it's like a personal victory. Susie! Is it? Is it? High five, buddy! How you doing? You were quick on that one, dude. Seriously quick. High five back. Hang on, let's see if I can do it. Let's see if I can do it. No, did the wrong thing. Where's the high five? Where's the high five? There. Here's the high five. Ah. Woo. I enjoyed that. First GT7 podium. Going the distance 24 hours. Well, they just clocked up 24 hours in GT7. Yes, it's me. The easiest way to check is to see if I'm online, which obviously did. If you see it says R4M Midnight ISO, that's not me. That's Louis. Ah, that was fun. I've never been called the Midnight ISO before. It's good to see you again, buddy. How have you been? Enjoying GT7? Do you know what, I'm going to save that replay. How'd you do that? Save replay. Done. You destroy my race. How do you tag people on this one then? Because I see we haven't got the, you know, good luck, good race and all that sort of stuff. And that just seems a little bit... Ah, Cubidog is blue blood. So that's Cubidog. Right. Interesting. Why can't you see all these people's real names on this? And nicknames are fine, but I wish it would show you both of them at the same time. We've been following for 11 months, 13 days, and 16 hours. Hello, Katie. I just got a podium. And I'm quite pleased with myself, I'm not going to lie. No, this is getting irritating. Let's see if I can pick up a better qualifying time. That's the word. Oh, you just popped in for a pint. Good call. Nothing wrong with a good pint. But what would be your pint? Alright, here's another question for people. What would be your drink of choice? Now, Pedro, I know you don't drink. So, we're going to say alcoholic for those that do drink and non-alcoholic for those that don't drink. So what is your favourite drink of choice? Does that make sense? So I'm going to say for me, I know it's somewhere between Foster's. I know it's a rat piss, but I like it for some reason. San Miguel and Heineken. Somewhere between those three. If I want a pint, that's what I'm having. Oh, is that... You had an amazing night. Does that mean you drank too much and you're still a little bit... I need a pint to take the edge off that. Strongbow cider or pint of vodka. Okay, we'll do that. I know that's not what you meant. Dart through. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, cool, Cass. Pistachio ice cream milkshake. Oh. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, don't get me wrong, I love a good milkshake, but pistachio ice cream milkshake. That is so specific, I love it. And nope. Sounds like there's a story behind that one, Katie. see if we can get a better qualifying time. Not just love it, fucking love it. Nice one, mate. Ooh, that gear shift sounded like it was braking something. Check WhatsApp, we'll do in a moment. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Good time, good time, good time, good time, good time. No. Only a 10th off my best, so that's not bad. Considering that felt like a pretty rough lap as well. But still, how we got... KD the... Oh, you little bastard. So we're figuring out the GTR Nismo's quick round here then. And that'll obviously be... Swiss. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, I thought you meant something else. That makes more sense, Katie. Take the edge off that. I'll get you. Hit it back, man. That's pretty good. Good-oosh. I'm still actually a little bit on a high. I got a podium. I got a podium. So I got Cubidog ahead of me. And I don't know who any of these are. Rui. That's not Bila Dorada, is it? No, it's too early for him. He wouldn't be online. I'd say. So it's Easter weekend. Could be Bila Dorada. Thank you, Flappy. I mean, I'm starting in third. I mean, I must have had a cracking qualifying lap. I know I've got more in me too. I don't think I got a chance in hell of chasing down Cubidog, but... Let's see if I can start putting this message. Come, join the... Yeah. There you go. Managed it. In work a few weeks back, a lady gave me half a kilo of shelled pistachios for helping her organise her cargo. Ah, Musi, good luck to you too, buddy. Are you in this one or are you in a different one? I've forgotten what your handle is on this. Green. I'm on a green day today, apparently. Hey! That was good. Enjoy your food, mate. I'll try and do you proud. I'll do my best. At the moment, I'm still getting used to GT7, so I'm pretty happy with my performance, given this is like my literal first proper set of dailies. I mean, I've done a couple, like the Dragon Trail and somewhere else. That's all I've done so far. Deep Forest. Oh, that was a really terrible up change. Guy behind me nearly rammed to the back of me. Sounds like you got a nice expensive little gift there, mate. Came out a little bit sideways in the final corner. Looks like the Spaniard behind me had a worse exit. Just going to settle into this race, wait for it to come to me a little bit. They brought myself a little bit into turn 2. Got away with it. Does anyone know what the threshold for the slipstream is in this game? Is it still 3/4 of a second? Probably came out of that one sideways. Woo! No, I need to not go through that corner on third. Or else I'm going to let the Spaniard behind me catch me. Fair enough, man. Not been too bad here, Katie. Hope your day improves, sweetie. Okay, creating a gap to the Spaniard. Sometimes, Slappy, those are the better days. Okay, at the moment, it looks like this is going to be a fairly dull race. Just literally 1, 2, 3, 4, all finishing in the same place as we started. More dropouts. At least that stutter that always used to plague GT Sport seems to have gone. Every time someone dropped out, you had a couple of frame drops. It's 2 seconds to the BAM and 2 seconds to QB Dog. I'll take that. Swizzy! Swiss! Yeah, man, I'm back on GT Sport, G7 shit. And I've seen your time at Austria, dude. Quick as sin. I think more than anything, I had to give racing a little bit of a break. Following my CCSR racing, following so many hours on GT Sport, I just needed a break. And I had to get used to the physics of GT7 compared to Sport, and it's just taken me a bit of time. But as you can see, I'm back in action, and oh yeah, gunning for podiums. Thank you, man. Thank you. Thanks, dude. I'm doing my best. I'm the only Brit in the top 8, so that's not bad. Oops. Same to you, Flapster. I could just about do it. Ha! Really finding with this game it's a matter of being smoother and being less aggressive. Whereas in Sport you have to really wrestle the car sometimes. Here, if you put a wheel off the track anywhere like that, it really slows you down. Well said, Katie. It seems like we've had the podium officially sort of sewn up by now. Thank you for the follow! Thank you very much, L for F1 for the follow. And for... I can't see the other one, I can't read it. Hang on a minute. Bad? Oh, we've got a raid going on. Holy shit. Thank you for the epic raid, dude. Today's turning into one hell of a day. Welcome to Midnight House, everybody. This is me around Austria for an Austria Asylum. Thank you for the follow, dude. So I'm going to try and contain my excitement and not go too far off the circuit. How are we all doing? And welcome to the channel. Was that a Hawko? Hawko Emote I saw there? No, one day I'll stop looking at my broadcast stream and actually pay attention to the race. Nah, where's the fun in that? Oh, were you? Where did you finish in the end? And apologies if I bumped into you at any point. I'm still getting used to the GT7 engine compared to GT Sport. HP9. That's not a bad result in that lobby. P9 is not a result they need to be unhappy with. Though I need to be unhappy with that oversteer moment. Jeez. That's a bad German for you. Hey, he's had a... So again, welcome all raiders. If you like what you see, feel free to give us a follow. But absolutely, thank you very much to the bad man for the raid. Very, very kind. If anyone wants to join in for the coming weekend, I have a F1 podcast coming up for Imola, for qualifying and for the race, hosted by myself and not sure who yet. It's either going to be, well, it's probably going to involve Sarah Hawkey, so another streamer, so feel free to come and join. But if anyone wants to come and join, feel free to put down !, Discord, and it will take you to Discord where there's more details that will be popping up. And if anyone like Miss Hawkey, there she is. Should probably pay attention to the race. If anyone wants to get themselves a little avatar that they got there, once you followed, ! Avatar, it will open up hundreds there for you. Help yourself. But the questions that we were posing ourselves before the raid was, where would you go for a holiday? Mostly we were thinking about cool places today. So we've had Iceland, Greenland, all those sort of places. And Sarah, damn, you made a proper entrance there. There's a fly right in front of me. Back off. Cass, you know how to welcome people, don't you, mate? Right, let's push a little bit. Let's see if we can get on the back of the German ahead of us. There isn't a thread yet, but it will be coming up. I haven't actually built one yet. It's all been very much ad hoc up until now. Is that a mushroom avatar badger? Whereabouts? Hopefully there is. If there isn't, I'll find you one. Is badger something that you really identify with? Badger, 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 mushroom, mushroom. Oh, oh, oh. A badger, 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 badger. Hey, Mad Max, welcome. Mew is not available. Alright, give me 5 minutes and I'll sort it out. I'll open up everything because I don't know what I've done to the program in all honesty. And thank you very much, Super Boomer. I love it. I love it. Oh, oh, wide. Badger, badger. Orko! Good to see you, buddy. Oh, you're Sonic, yeah. I've only just spotted the other message, mate. How you doing, brother? Lord Genius, good to see you too. It's going very well. As you can see, I'm back on Gran Turismo, although on controller, and just getting used to the physics of 7 compared to Sport still. I've been pretty happy. I've picked up 1 podium so far today, and going for another apparently. 1 more lap. It is about time I got on GT7. I mean, I have been playing it off and on, but after January, I was a little bit burned out from GT Sport, and going straight into GT7 was a bit much. So I took some time off, did some other games, playing a lot of co-op with the Dented Lemur, as you see in the chat, who is doing Dying Light at the moment. Maybe not this exact moment in time, but you get the idea. And, you know, sometimes you just have to diversify a little bit and take a little bit of time out. But we're back with the Gran Turismo stuff now. Particularly an Austria Asylum. You know, Group 3, Austria, Red Bull Ring. How could I miss that out? I think a lot of people burned out the end of last year for GT Sport. I burned out in about February. I got there just a bit later than everyone else. Unfortunately, it was at the same time GT7 was getting going, or about to get going. But don't get me wrong, I love my racing, which is why I'm doing the podcasts all around Formula 1 qualifying and the race itself. And yeah, lots of interest, which is quite nice. Yeah, it's massively different. You've got to be so smooth and so careful on 7 compared to Sport. It felt like you had to more wrestle the cars and just believe it was going to stick around the corner. Now you have to feel it, which admittedly is more my driving style, but it has taken a while to adapt. Whew. Right, let's see if I can change the... Just give me a second while the avatars disappear. Let's see if I can change avatar settings. It's been a long time since I looked at this. Thank you very much. As you can see, I'm getting back into it. Oh, I can't remember how to do this. Login details? No. Bot commands? No. Avatars and gears, that could be it. No. No, I'm just looking at Yoshi. I'll try and find a... Oh, I wonder if I can find a badger. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get Mew working. Let's have a go. Thanks, mate. I'm definitely feeling in the groove. There is no badger. That's weird. Let's try Mew. I think I'm in the wrong thing. Import and export. Ooh, this might be it. No. Oh, good. You do earn money from the sport races. Sweet. Well, that went quite well. I can't... Avatar settings. Is it avatar settings? No. I'm going to have to go through it and have a proper look, because I've got a feeling I'm missing a load of things that I can't remember how to do on it. A plus. Flaws, I've got a question for you, because Fortunately, me and Pedro didn't know this. How? Okay, you've got the DR that I've got in the top of the screen from gtblade.com. Apparently, that is linked to my GT Sport DR. Where the hell do I find the DR for GT7? Saying that I was going down a thread just before you guys come in. We're changing my password on my Sony account, so maybe I can log into it that way. You can't find GTs. What? They want us to guess. Well, if I don't call bullshit on that one. Wrong button. I'm trying to sign into my Sony account anyway. So if this signs me out, this is going to be pretty funny. Had to remember my birthday there. Okay, new password. Sorry if this brings up any commands. I didn't, that's alright. Like here, figure it out. Yeah, that sounds about right. Not even a bar in your profile. Yeah, you'd think, wouldn't you? Okay, let's see if I can... I'm going to try and sign into this and just see what it has more than anything. It's more just sheer curiosity. Because I'm on the Sony website. Every race I'm nervous I'm going to lose my rank. Mate, I've raced you. I know at some point or other. But you'll be right. So okay, I found where it's at. I'm in the Sony site. And it does say... it says collector level to next level, license, driver rating, sportsmanship rating. It's your daily workouts. Huh. Clean races. Yeah. Photos. Suit liveries, races. Yeah, it just flat out doesn't give you a DR. That's mad. At least the decal uploader is nice and easy to find, unlike the last one. I found it was just a pain in the butt. Okay. Well, at least I know for myself. But you won't lose your rank, mate. I swear. Right, let's see if we can get a better quality time. But it's great to see everyone. It really is. Right, can we get into the 28th for qualifying? Maybe not. But if you are new, you can feel free to play with the redeems. It'll change the backgrounds, the colours, and there's loads of bits and pieces. Help yourselves. It's all good fun. But more than anything, I'm just pleased to have you all in the community. So again, welcome. It's locked for people like us. I can't even find out what. Ah, so maybe that's been done for a reason. Cause yeah, we used to know what the dailies were 2-3 days before the actual races. Typical Flappy. Nice. Right. Flawed. There's no way you're going to lose your rank with being half a second quicker than me, dude. I mean, seriously. I mean, what the hell? And I'm finishing on podiums. Do you know what? I don't remember anything from that last race. Like, nothing. Oh well, podium. Mate, I think we've all been in very, very competitive GT Sport and GT7 races, but I'm going to trust you on that. Pedro, are you You outrace me sometimes, dude. You're part of the alien crew. Be kind to yourself. As far as I'm concerned, I don't care how fast anyone is in the community, as long as you have fun. Come on. Christ, that was nowhere near. I think Hawker's in the alien league all by himself. We love you, man. Oh, enjoy, Miss Hawkey. I'll catch you later. If you're so interested in doing the podcast this weekend, I'll look forward to it. After all, we've got Imola this weekend, and that's going to be... Oh, yeah. Burnout. That's going to be one hell of a test for the new F1 cars. Do you know what? Solid. Let's do some donuts. Doesn't count if it's on the gravel. Was against the end of the lap anyway. I'm still running off the high, both the raid and the double podiums. Like, yeah. Will do, Miss Hawkey. Absolute pleasure having you here as always. And you definitely made a good entrance as soon as I mentioned the name and the I'm blue abadida badai. Where am I starting? 4th. Spaniard, Brit, Spaniard, Brit. Lewis. Lou 04. Is that who I think it is? An unexpected error. Oh, you gotta love this game. Oh dear. Alright, give me a second just to get that working. Christ, I couldn't have done that any better. Gran Turismo Sport Mode. Please exercise sportsmanship, fair play, and good etiquette and manners towards others. Right. Polyphony, you bastards. An unexpected error in the GT7 department. Wunderbar. Alright, let's restart the game and go back in. If that was Lewis, as in our Louis from Team Dad Mods, that would have been fracking hilarious. It's not like GT7 are having problems. Is it specifically a polyphony Gran Turismo problem? Because I mean, we all expect this on GT Sport a lot of the time, most of the time in fact. But is it an inherent problem with polyphony and their servers? Because I remember I was watching, it was, okay, so it might be a problem with my PSN then, the fact I changed my password. Alright, give me 1 second. if that's the case, it's weird that it's signed me out at that exact point. Apologies. We are having technical. Do you know what? I've got this slide that I never use. I probably should, rather than standing here looking like an idiot. It's this. You get the point. And yes, it is about time I got myself a PS5, but I can't get one. I genuinely cannot get one. Right. Well, I'm back in now, so let's go for a better qualifying time. Because quite frankly, that could only ever improve my luck at this. Ooh, Monza. Group 4. Ew. Okay, so I've got 10 minutes, so the next race is at 7:30. Okay. Yeah, still hard to get. I've got a couple of friends who are looking out for them for me. However, trying to get them is still a pain in the ass. Though, I'm a big fan of PC gaming these days. So, you know, it's very much RTX 3080, PlayStation 5. I mean, I run a 1080 Ti, so I'm not short of power in my PC, but, you know, you just want one. So just following Matt's Wider on Twitter, he tweets whether... Thank you. I am going to copy that right now. I'm on it. Thank you very much for the heads up. But, yeah, what I was going to say is... Yeah, the prices of GPUs are coming down by... I think they're down to nearly half of what the double maximum of the MSRP was. So now that they're coming down, it's like, hopefully PlayStation 5s will A, come down in price, and B, with the increase of PC parts, you'll get the PC gamers going, oh, I don't need a PlayStation, I'll upgrade my PC. I mean, for me, I like both. So, but I do need a PS5. You post restart notification, it seems to drop them before anyone else. Thank you very much for the help, G double, and followed. That is a very good hint, so I'd recommend anyone else does that as well. And yes, and graphics cards are ridiculously expensive, particularly when they are above MSRP. The 3080 on the Nvidia site I looked this week was $649.99, but they were selling up to $2,000 on eBay thanks to scalpers. I mean, you got to make your money, I suppose, but again, thank you very much, Double. But yeah, I'm hoping with the PC parts coming down, see, this is my theory, PC parts coming down in price, the availability of consoles shoots up. That's my theory. I mean, I might be stupid. I managed to get a 3090 January last year 1.5. Good God, that is super lucky. Oop. But do you feel hard done by with the fact the 3090 Ti has come out? Or do you think that is just silly for, like, that much increase? Personally, I would say 3080... Forget the TI 3080. 3080 and 3090, depending on your price availability, is where you want to be. I got a PS5 from a scalper last year, but didn't have to pay too. That's pretty good for. I mean, if you do get lucky, you do get one near cost, and that's what matters. I hope that theory is right, Pedro. There's many people out there that want a PlayStation 5. And I know I'm going back a long way, but when I was growing up in the 90s, I remember being able to get a PlayStation 1 and an N64 for 100 quid. Brand new. And now they're 500 something for the new gen consoles. I know there's inflation, I know there's a lot more that goes into consoles, but They are expensive. What we don't need is scalpers inflating the price anymore. And that should all go away with the increased availability of graphics cards. I hope. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I don't feel any way about it. I've had the 39 for a year now. I didn't get it. That's a you wait. Yeah. You bit the bullet and you got what you wanted. Yeah, that's fair. But here is a question for you, Double. Do you play with the ray tracing on or off? Just out of curiosity. I bought mine, remember the new model is 5 discs for $540, but it was at least a brand sealed. Yeah. And to be fair to consoles, I mean the PS4's lifetime was what? 8-9 years? Ooh. So you're gonna get a lot of life out of it. That makes sense. Okay. Well, I can imagine ray tracing on GT7 for the scrapes is going to be amazeballs. But I've got my PC all set up and ready and waiting for an RTX card. I bought myself a 12900K a couple of months ago, and my god, do I actually love the raw power of that CPU. It's not a smart purchase, but god, I love it. Yeah, I can imagine that. I play at 2K, like ultra widescreen 1440p. But that's what my monitor is, so that's what I play at. So I probably don't need a 3090. Yeah, games are actually finished when they were released, for the most part. I mean, I'm still angry at... There was a game on the PS2, a James Bond game called Agent Under Fire, and you had to go around. This is the day before like gamer points and that sort of thing, but it still had in-level achievements. So it was one of the first games that I remember having it. And there was one level where you're going down... The only way I can describe it is like a rail, so you're going around like this. And there was, let me try and remember, this is like 15 years ago, armoured guns at the top which you had to shoot. And if you got them all, you got an achievement. But it was physically impossible to be awarded this achievement for that game. And that is one of the main earlier games I remember being released that wasn't properly non-buggy. Okay, I mean, we all found bugs in games where you glitch through a wall. Yeah, okay, whatever. But that was one of the first ones that really pissed me off. DLC didn't exist, you're right. I do like the advent of the DLC, but I hate the way it's implemented now. To the point where it is like, here's the game, but don't worry, the other half of the game is coming in 6 months or a year. You have to buy it. Developers, thanks. Just release the whole thing, and if you want to release DLC, make sure it's an addition to the story, not the other half of it. Which, that does annoy me. It still doesn't annoy me as much as like EA, like loot boxes and all that sort of shit. But, god damn it, I need to focus on what I'm doing. DLC is abused. I don't mind when it's a DLC, which is free when you buy the game. To say, look, oops, we cocked up the main game. Here is a freebie or an additional part of the story. Do you know what? That's really good. But when it's paid for... There it is. Yeah, you're probably right. It is so they can meet the deadlines. As long as they don't release an Arjuna forever. Yeah, it does feel like the multiplayer is copy and pasted somewhat from GT Sport, which is, in some respects, is fine, because we all loved a lot of GT Sport. But have they? Okay, this is me being back on the dailies for the first time in this year, really. So you guys are going to know better than me. Are the flaws inherent in GT Sport still there, or have they actually fixed any of them? I see like bounce of arrows all over the place at the moment. Sport was better with the lobbies. Oh. I used to host my own lobbies like every night. That makes me a little bit worried. Are you talking about the stability, or generally like the options that they give you? Sorry, I'm asking you so many questions. Probably should have done my own research. I find I do learn a lot more from when I'm streaming, and having the people like yourselves actually give the answers rather than the company line that Polyphony give you. It's like, yeah, it's loads better. Why? Reasons. That's not an answer. Hitbug on Nations. Oh, for God's sake. Really? I remember I was a couple of months ago still doing CCSR league races, and there was a pit bug at Fuji, and the only way obviously to get out of it in GT Sport was to change the time of day and then change it back. Anywho, I remember Craig, who's the commentator, was blaming it on the fact that they've released GT7, and it's like, oh, they don't pay attention to any GT Sport anymore. No, apparently it's still in GT7, don't worry about it. That's quite funny, actually. Right, now lobbies on numbers, you can't start a race. Everyone needs to exit and come back. Oh, Christ. This must be really irritating. You have to make a new lobby. Bloody hell. And what are they on revision now? 1.10, isn't it? So that's not great, is it? Come on, get the nose in. There we go. Sometimes players are lagging. Wow, Polyphony, you've struck gold again. Flawed, how did you get into the 28s? I can't get anywhere near the damn thing. We've probably got our friend Hawkos in the 27s, haven't we? One thing I'm not liking at the moment, in fact, there's very OP cars. I mean, anyone who's followed my Gran Turismo sport streams at any time in the last 2 years would know I like racing the Corvette. And I tried racing around here and it was just so sideways. It was stupid. Oh, really? Okay, I just need to find a second. Jeez. Really? Oh, wow. Alright, what is the best glitch anyone has seen on GT7 so far? There's got to be some funny ones. Again, going back to CTSR, I saw a glitch where one of... this was about 2 months ago, where two of the competitors basically went like this and went... Hup, 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 boop, and was stuck on top of each other. Oh my god, it was funny. Especially seeing that on the replay in the official league. It was great, trust me. And also, during one of the races where I was trying to pass a couple of the guys running outside of the final turn on Interlagos, I was catching two of them, and then the commentator said I was sucking them in like a Dyson vacuum cleaner. That made me giggle for a while. Best glitch, probably sub 600 pp Tomahawk. That is fantastic. You know, they've only just given us a kick button. Ooh, nice. I am using the WRX, yeah, because it's the OP car. And I had absolutely no pace in the Corvette, like none. And I don't like the RCZ. Simply put. I did a very quick livery, just black paint with a couple of red stripes on it. On nose. Turn 3, shift down to first, then upshift to third. Okay. By turn 3, do you mean the one at the top left of the circuit? Because I call that turn 2. I know there's a bend in the track which is technically turn 2, but whatever. Okay, well, I'll try it. I'll try it. Or do you mean the bottom, the one going down right-hander, or the top right-hander? Because technically this kink that I'm going through now is turn 2. Turn 2, yeah, turn 2, yeah, turn 2 to us. So I presume you mean the tight top left-hander, the right-hander at the top left of the course. That one. I'll give it a go. Yeah, the sharp right-hander. Okay. Ooh. Okay, I missed the corner. Okay. I missed the corner, that's why I was slow as sin through it. Try again, then I better go and actually step into the race. That might be a penalty. Yep, alright, I'm going to try it anyway. Going off, trail brake in as soon as you straighten the car. Quick upshift to third and floor it. Okay, I'll keep trying it. I will keep trying it. Come on. Okay. Oop. That sharp right hander kind of trail brake, yeah. Okay, so I haven't improved my time as of yet. I'm still half a second ahead of Stevie Wonder, which, considering, no jokes, don't make any jokes. No. If you're getting stopped to the wheel spin, yeah, great traction out the corner. I get you. Okay. Oh, it changes every time. I am looking forward, though, to the first daily that has a dynamic weather bit setting. Anyhow, I know what I'm trying to say. It goes sort of wet and dry during a race. However, that's going to be absolute carnage. I think we all know that, really, don't we? Oh dear. Right. So I can get rid of that DR that's floating on top of my screen, can't I? Because let's face it, it ain't working. There we go. So basically, throttle control via short shift, cut wheel spin. That makes sense. Yeah. Yes, I'll wait for that. A Group 2 race. Ooh. I haven't tried a Group 2 car in this yet. That'd be pretty epic. I loved Group 2 when it came to GT Sport. It wasn't many of the lobby's favourites, so I didn't get to do as many as I liked. I am finding this game is just short shifting to hell the car. That's generally how to go quick around here. It definitely didn't seem slower. Interesting. That wasn't great though. I do find the more you fight the car, the slower you go. Okay. I think you're onto something, Floyd. Let's give that another go. A little bit more speed through it this time. I still managed to get some wheel spin in there. That's just me. I floored it way too early. Too aggressive. Whew. I've run a time trial here and there, but focusing more on credit grind currently. Yeah, that's fair, man. I still think you've got a few attempts to get hoping for a 28.5. Do you know what? Yeah, I think that's possible. I think that will put you close to the top 10, won't it? And what are we looking at the moment for top 10? 28 for... Yeah, that'll put you a couple of attempts off of it. And surprise, surprise, lots of WRXs and the GTR. I didn't see that coming. Although I see a few people on my friends list enjoying it. Mr. KD the Kai, Bobsy, swears. Yeah, all of you gents and ladies. I suppose I haven't got more of you on here yet, though. Okay, time for another race. In a minute's time. Oh, did you? I've watched GT Leo, she's quick. Yeah, the WRXs really are killing it this week. If there's anyone out there who isn't a follower yet, please hit that follow button. I'm kidding. It's all good. But if you want to come join the community in the Discord chat, please do. That's exclamation point Discord, and it'll take you straight there. And it'd be great to see anyone and everyone there and join the chats and whatnot. And we are going to be doing some more Jackbox, which is great fun. The bigger the community, the better on that one. And what else are we going to be doing? Oh, there's going to be loads coming up. I mean, later in the week, there's going to be a 9-hour marathon on Resident Evil 6. Well, when I say 9-hour marathon, it's going to be an attempt to do it in under 9 hours, the entire game, including Leon, Chris, and Sherry's, and Ada's scenarios, all of them. Or what Flawed says. Go and follow Flawed instead. Starting to get that buzz back. The first ever league race I did, I had that sort of buzz. You're like, ooh, this is going to be good fun. Well, I follow you, mate. I think. I know I do. Kidding. Hey. Nice one, Pedro. But yeah, that buzz is starting to come back with GT7, and that is why I've given GT Sport and GT7 a bit of a gap, because that just vanished. It was just one day I was doing the dailies, and then I was just suddenly just not interested. I'm like, nah. And now it's definitely back. Okay, race time. Now, my question is that Lewis behind me? Is that Louis from Team Dadbod Racing, or is it not? Yeah, I hear you, man. You got nearly 300 and you're not affiliate yet, as in you've not applied for it. It's an interesting tactic. You don't have to put any more effort in than what you feel like, mate, at the end of the day. If you're not feeling it, don't do it. I mean, that is one trap a lot of streamers fall into. Streaming when they are not up to it. that makes a lot of sense. Does anyone know what the official distance gap time is for the slipstream in this game? So obviously in GT Sport it was 7.5 tenths a second. It was right there. I do love a good cutback. Couple car lengths. Okay. Oh, thank you very much, good dude. I'll have to give you a rep of thank you after this. I can't do it during the race, of course. Anyone who does sub gets reps of thank you with a big, heavy 20 kilo weight. Thank you very much, Flaw. That's very, very kind of you, dude. I really want to be focusing on the Belgian in front, but focus on Lewis behind me. That's all good, man. It is greatly appreciated. And obviously you get access to all of the emotes. Sorry, Lewis. I need to calm down a little bit in this race. I'm pushing way too hard, way too early. Let's work with Lewis. Let's try and move him up towards the Belgian. Poor. That was really poor through there. Okay, there is some slipstream up to 7 tenths, but it doesn't seem like very, very strong, which is kind of good. And it was just... Oh, there goes the Belgian. I mean, it was just way too overpowered in GT Sport. Okay, so we've got QB Dog at the front and Fun Kill Fast. Okay. Okay, I get it. Really? I got this. I got this. A little bit of oversteer there, but that first to third trick is really working. Thank you, Floor. It's not natural for me to do, but at the end of the day, if it's quicker, I'll adapt. So thought I was going to get a track limit penalty there. Somehow I didn't. Okay, let's see if we can catch the other Brit ahead of us. Let's push. Not that hard. That is gonna be a penalty. I don't get the penalties on this game. How that wasn't a penalty? Yeah, that was ball. Yeah, always got higher gear than you expect that from. That's what I get for reading the chat, isn't it? My bad. I mean, WRX is rally car, so maybe I was just taking it back to its natural territory. Yellow flag. Why is there a yellow flag? Oh. Okay, so Fukin Fast has got himself a penalty. Goes back in, yeah. Can you see the concentration on my face? Watch out, GT7, the overtake. Anyone under the yellow flag? Oh. Yeah, that never used to happen in GT Sport, of course. Okay, Louis or Lewis behind us is the penalty. Feeling the understeer when you get close to another car now, though. Maybe that's we got 4 more. Cartman out. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the community. Now you're a follower, you get yourself access to the avatars. I like it. Get yourself access to the avatars. Exclamation point avatar. You can change it to your heart's content. I've got to find some more. I've got to find a badger now as well. Somehow. What else? What up? I like. So Cartman, again, welcome to the community. If you want to come and join in the chats and whatnot, exclamation point and Discord, you'll find myself and loads of others having chats every so often. You're more than welcome. I'm pushing as hard as I can. This guy is fucking fast. Mobius 3 behind as well. That name rings a bell. Cuban dog up front is just flipped off. I want my first second place in the dailies. Come on. Ooh, that was a rough up change. That's not going to help. Just sitting half a second behind this guy. I started braking a lot earlier because I I was worried about running into the back of him. Good exit for final corner. Come on, I see a good turn one. Good turn one. He's aware I'm here. That couldn't have been any closer. You could put a cigarette paper between our two cars there. I don't think I've ever come so close to someone without actually hitting them in a racing game. I'll tell you that, 3 podiums in 3. Come on! Ah, Jesus. That was actually quite tense. Do you know what? Thank you, Floyd. I'm loving being back at Group 3 at Austria on Gran Turismo. I mean, with you 5 people. There is road to A+. I will try if I knew what my DR was. Oh dear. But oh dear, I'm properly enjoying this. Whoop, whoop. Oh Christ. Do you know what I've done? Oh yeah, big flawed. Right, for everyone who subs, they get me having to do some reps. Long story short, I do 8 reps for each sub, and for every month on top of 8 you have sub, I will do an extra rep. It makes sense in my head, trust me. Anyway, this is for you, Flaws. Ho! 2, 4. And it's not light either. 5, 6. Oh, I've gone weak. 7. Okay, I got it. Whew. Hooah. You know, by the end of the month, I intend to be like Gerald Butler in 300. Gadoosh! It's not going to happen. But by that, I do mean drop kicking one of my enemies off into a pit of doom. Where's Bill these days? Anywho. Oh, God, I've had fun this evening. But right, I am going to leave it there because I have to go and meet some buddies of mine. I'm going to say thank you to each and every single one of you. Getting paid to work out. I'm getting paid. Do you know what? That is the dream, mate. If that were the case, I would be the fittest man on the planet. I mean, I'm not. I mean, look at that. No, right, I probably still wouldn't be the fittest man on the planet. My fitness instructor. Do loads of reps. You got to lift the dumbbells. You got to get to the chopper. That sort of deal. But right, we're going to leave it there. I'm going to say thank you to the epic raid from Bad. I mean, seriously, man. Flawed, you've been an absolute gent as well. Pedro, Sarah, Katie, Cass, loads of other people I haven't mentioned. Thank you, all of you guys. And you got to feel the pump. You got to lift the iron. I don't know why I'm doing really bad Schwarzenegger. I don't know. It's just so weird. Game over for tonight, but we will be back. Let's give somebody a raid. Who we got online? We got CV1, we got Saber and Levitius. I'm inclined to go with Saber, because he's an absolute gent. To be fair, they all are. But I'm going to go with Saber on this occasion. What always tends to happen is when I raid him, he raids me, and we end up sort of crossing paths like this. So this is going to be funny. If he's about to raid me, hopefully I've caught him at the right time. Yes, exactly. Saber's part of the OG fam. I mean, I love all the people on this. I mean, you got Air2, you got Stevie Wonder, you've got Accident Prone Racing. Who else did I mention? Levitius. I mean, there's so many good people on Gran Turismo and the whole community, Twitch community at large. But we're going to give Saber this one. Exactly, Pedro. Right. So I'm going to say thank you to you all. It's been an absolute pleasure. Sorry it's not a hugely long stream this time, but we will be back. I will try and be back tomorrow, actually. And on that note, I'm going to say thank you. Please come and join the community and conversation on Discord, and we will continue this another day. So thank you very much. Also, and check out my YouTube as well. There's going to be more content coming for that. So catch you guys later.